And welcome into the Avenging Angels Broadcasting Network as we are bringing you live coverage here of the USA South Athletic Conference semifinals. Courtesy of the SIDs here in the conference. You're listening to the voice of Tim McCormack, the Director of Athletic Communications at Piedmont College. Our first semifinal of the day features the top seed Meredith College Avenging Angels, as well as the Greensboro College Pride, the number 4 seed here in the tournament. Starting lineups have been announced. The national anthem has been played, and we are just about ready to start. Here at Callaway Stadium, here in LaGrange, Georgia. It's a gorgeous day in South Georgia. And you'll see Meredith in the all-white, while Greensboro wearing the green tops, black bottoms. Greensboro led by Christy Herbert. Meredith College coming under the direction of Lauren Scott. These two have met once before already this season in the regular season. It took place at Greensboro College back on April 8th. It was an 18-6 win for Meredith College. Meredith held a 12-1 lead in that first half. And once again, we welcome you into live coverage here in LaGrange, Georgia, of the first semifinal today of the Championship Women's Lacrosse Tournament here for the USA South Athletic Conference. Just about ready to start here in LaGrange. Looks like it'll be Sarah Arbs for Meredith and Peyton Joyce for Greensboro on the draw. Meredith will be moving left to right on your screen at home. As Arbs and Joyce are set to start it off here. And the 2017 USA South Women's Lacrosse Tournament is underway here in LaGrange, Georgia. Coming up with the draw was Carly Joseph. She'll toss it ahead now, working on the left side. Ball bounces, gets away. It's going to be kept in play by the Avenging Angels. Working on the left side, back up top now. It's King on it. Just outside the arc. Caprietti over to Joseph. Caprietti's on it. Dives, nice pass right in front, and with the goal is Carly Joseph scoring first. Just 46 seconds into this contest, and Meredith College has a 1-0 lead. And the assist goes to Julie Caprietti. Caprietti. Joseph, a junior out of Hollywood, Maryland.
This game should be a lot of that. Team in white winning the draw control, going down, scoring a goal, rinse, repeat.
Same two back on the draw here. Ball is up. Greensboro was on it for a moment, but couldn't complete the possession. And now Meredith picks it up. It's Cameron Ruffin who will get credit for the draw control. Ruffin will carry it forward into the attacking zone. The Avenging Angels working it up top once again. Not the same set we saw in the first minute, as now they work on the right side, now behind the cage. Nice pass in front, a shot and a goal. That's a good cut to the goal by Holly Height. Picks up the second goal for Meredith. We're just over a minute to the contest, and Meredith leads 2-0. Miller getting credit on the assist on that second goal. St. 2 back on the draw here as Greensboro trails 2-0 already with 28-29 remaining here in the first. Ball is down. I'm not sure, not controlled yet. And it'll be off green, it'll be Meredith College ball. Joseph has it. Nice toss in front into some space there for Jordan King, who scoops it up. Find of Capretti in there in front. Now back to Joseph. Those two will work together. Right up top now, they'll work behind the cage. Nice cut and a nice score. Once again, the same cut from Holly Height. And it's going to be Coda Spody, I believe, who gets credit for the assist, and it'll be a timeout to Greensboro College as Meredith leads it 3-0 with 27:43 remaining here in the first half. We'll be right back after this short break. And welcome back into this broadcast here of the first semifinal of the 2017 USA South Women's Lacrosse Championship Tournament. St. 2 back on the draw for both teams. Meredith leads it 3-0. Just over 2 minutes into this contest. Ball is up. And Greensboro will control the draw for the first time here today. It was San Giacomo coming up with it. And Greensboro will make it into the attacking zone here for the first time today. The timeout just a moment ago was called by the Pride. It looks like it's been successful so far, as now they'll have their first attacking chance here. On the ball right now is Richie. They'll work up top. Will the Pride. Joyce on it. Now Walston. The Pride looking for a cut. See if they can get a chance in front of goal. The ball was deflected, knocked down. Could be a cause turnover there. They'll have a foul on the Pride. And the cause turnover will go to Kelsey Sennett. Actually, I take it back. It's going to be Minich on the cause turnover, I believe. As now Meredith has it and advances back into the attacking zone where they've spent much of the first couple of minutes. Look to work it behind the cage. Instead, they decide to go back up top. Cutting through is Jordan King. Shot and a save. Kiana Anderson on the save there for the Pride. It's her first of the day. Good pressure here from Meredith, keeping Greensboro in their defensive third. Ball's up for grabs. Drifts out of bounds, but it'll be a foul called there on the far side, right at the 50. And now Greensboro has it with a little bit of space up here to work up top. Cutting through, shot and a goal. That's Peyton Joyce with the solo effort. And it's now 3-1. Greensboro with a little bit of life. It took Meredith only over 2 minutes to build a 3-0 lead. When these two met on April 8th, it took nearly 13 minutes for the same lead to elapse. But now Greensboro has made it much more interesting here, a 3-1 game with still 25 minutes to play here in the first half. And it was Joyce who scored the goal. Joyce has taken all the draw controls here so far for Greensboro. Joyce is a freshman right out of Greensboro, Ragsdale graduate, as the same two are back on the draw. Ball's up. Meredith has it easily. That's a nice draw control there from number 10, Holly Height. Really good work and a ton of speed gets her into the attacking third quickly. Meredith looking to set up quickly. Ball goes down for a moment. It was scooped back up there by Miller. They work on the left side. Now they'll swing it back up top. It's Capretti. Looks to try to get past one-on-one. She does. A shot and a goal. Nice scoop there by Anderson. Ball's knocked away from Anderson. Down and on the floor for the grabs. And we have a stoppage of the clock. Looks like it may be a foul there called on Meredith. And Greensboro will have it coming out. 24-26 left. It's 3-1 Meredith. Well, and Greensboro turns it over. No cause, I do not believe. Meredith works up top. Nice set there from the Avenging Angels. Ball dropped by the Avenging Angels here, but scooped back up. That's Jordan King on it. Now working on the right side. They'll swing behind the cage. The pass is errant, gets away, and it'll be Greensboro ball. Pass a little off the mark there. And so now Greensboro will have it in a little bit of space. The long toss has started early. It's surprising with the amount of space there she had right in front of her. It should be a cause turnover there, I believe, for number 28, Sarah Arves. She got the ground ball as well. And Meredith has it once again here in the attacking third. Ball's dropped. It's gotten a little sloppy here in the last 2 minutes a couple times with errant passes. And now it's Joseph back on it over to Capretti. Capretti tried to get past her man one-on-one again. Looking for a cutter. Denied well there by the Greensboro defense. Cutter is found now. It's a good shot and a goal. And that is Holly Height. I believe that's her third goal here today. And that'll push the lead back up to 4-0, or 4-1 rather. Another 3-goal lead here for Meredith. Avenging Angels doing a very good job with that cut right in front of goal. It's been Holly Height who's been the danger so far on the last 3 scores.
Check your negativity at the door, Jay. Although all this you guys talking about softball, they're rubbing it in back to my team of 832 this year.
So another draw control here. Same 2 on it. Up for grabs. Looks like Greensboro is going to get on it. Natalie Ritchie was the one who earned the draw control. And I think we'll have a yellow card shown here. It looks like that's number 1, Jordan King. So that'll be a 2-minute penalty starting at 22:43. And it's releasable by a score from Greensboro. And releasing at 20:43. Greensboro ahead into the attacking zone. Joyce is on it. Now they work to the left. A nice cut in front. The pass could not be completed. I believe it's Natalie Ritchie who will lose control of that one. Now the Avenging Angels out in front. We've seen this transition from them before in years past. And it looks like it's going to be a foul there on Greensboro, as it was Holly Height. Back to Height, shot and a goal. Nice give and go there between Height and Coda Spody. So now it's 5-1 Meredith College here with 21:55 remaining, and that was a man down goal as well.
I don't mind like this setup, like 2 levels. I enjoy that, but these too many of these.
Looks like a substitution there for Greensboro. Stephanie Carr will enter the contest. Carr, a freshman out of Salem, Virginia. Back on the draw. Still up for grabs on the floor. Being scooped up by Meredith Sarah Arbs. Arbs decides to keep it herself. Will work behind the cage, 1-on-1. She'll think the better of it and work it outside now. Up top to Capretti. Pass a little errant, but saved there by the Avenging Angels. Nice cut, nice find. It's Holly Height, I believe, once again on the score. The assist will go to Capretti. Impressive work here by the Avenging Angels, building a 6-1 lead. Less than 9 minutes into the contest here. Off the draw, foul called. And it'll go against Greensboro. The self-start is taken quickly as Meredith rushes forward now. Oh, and almost a nice find scooped up there by Joseph. The shot is just wide of the post on the right-hand side. It'll stay Meredith. now they'll work up top.
I have to believe that if Burnett would stay healthy, she would have been easier than Player of the Year twice.
Joseph, nice little move there. Back on it. Nice move once again. Tries to spin, loses control of the ball. Is able to scoop it up herself. They work on the right side, do the Avenging Angels. Tried to find the cutter. The pass is on the ground and scooped up by Greensboro. They get it to the goalie as Anderson moves it forward. Greensboro having a little control issue there, trying to get it out. Knocked away, but scooped back up by Greensboro, so the possession will stay with the Pride. Working forward on the left side. Ball knocked away. It'll be a foul. And then swiped away once again. That's a good cause turnover there by Coda Spody. And Meredith has it coming out for a clear. Knocked away before they can cross. That's impressive work there. It was the tracking of Lane Walston. Now Greensboro works it forward across the 50 into their attacking zone. On the left side. Meredith doing a good job applying pressure here. The ball is put on the ground and scooped up now by Meredith moving forward. It's King who slips inside. She was going straight to goal. Looks like it'll be a shooting space. Free position.
So this is a get fouled in the little park there area and then get a free shot. This pass works, I'm just lining up on it, back everybody off.
Not a shot straight off the free position, but it will be a goal. It's Halverson who scores as King very alertly finds her wide open in front of goal. So it's 7-1 now as Meredith leads it here with 18:24 remaining in the first. And it looks like there will be another timeout taken by Greensboro here. And while that is, we'll take a break here just a moment in this first semifinal. coming back here with action in this first semifinal of the USA South Women's Lacrosse Championship Tournament. 7-1 game that Meredith leads. It was a quick start, 3 goals in just about the first minute. Up for grabs, scooped up by Joseph. Into the attacking zone, working on the left side. Tried to slip past. They'll work it up top now. Capretti on it. Capretti tried to slip by and looked for the cutter. Joseph was well marked. Knocked down for a moment, but scooped back up. That's Molly Miller, who's able to regain possession. They work it behind the cage, now out to the left side. With a full head of steam. Shot over the crossbar, and that's Halverson. Meredith retains possession. They work it up top again. It's Capretti back on it. Cutter going in front was King. Well defended there by Greensboro, but now they find a little bit of space. A hard shot and a goal. It's Halverson. Did a great job to use the Greensboro defense against itself with a screen there. Back the same two, back on the draw once again. As Arves and Joyce will go at it here.
Unless I'm working lacrosse, and I see the baseball goes extra innings, and Ryan is there, and I text Ryan and say, free baseball? He responds with choice words, you.
But we do have a lot of fun, Jay. That's
So what sport? Football.
Popped up and scooped by Meredith. It's Holly Height who comes up with it. Going all the way here was Height for a moment.
I thought this Greensboro did a good job of not going behind the cage.
It looks like we'll have a foul here.
Taking away that step off.
Called on Joyce of Greensboro. Self-start as Meredith. Now with a free position attempt. No shot on it. It's Capretti now working up top. Tosses over to Joseph. Back behind, virtually the same little play where they try to slide around Halverson around the screen. They work it behind the cage. Nice cut off by the goalie. That's well done there by Anderson. Meredith with wonderful pressure, steps up, cuts it off. Halverson creating the turnover up ahead. Shot and a goal. It's Molly Miller with another score for Meredith. That'll make it 9-1 here with 15:51 remaining in the first. So back on the draw now here.
I want to play Plinko just once in my life.
Up for grabs still. Looks like it's Meredith who came up with it. So Meredith will have it off the draw and coming across midfield.
Stop it. Just let it across. You have to freeze where you are.
And it looks like it's a foul there
After that spot, like
on the Pride. Lane Walston.
kind of like field hockey in that regard. Really? Field hockey's not bad either. 35-minute halves, running clocks.
They'll swing it across the field where they find a much more open space here on the left side to the Avenging Angels. Now up top. Capretti on it. Man-to-man switch. Gave Capretti a little bit of room. Foul called. That'll give her even more.
Like a step off. What's the difference at that point, really?
An inadvertent whistle slowed things down for a moment. Capretti's shot knocked off the goalie's leg there as Anderson was able to keep it from going in the cage.
Kick save with a beauty. Kick save.
Up top now. They try to go. Cut off well by the Greensboro defense. The Cutters doing a good job of finding space, but Greensboro's made a good adjustment here to try to stop the Cutters coming through the lane. See if they work it, try to get Howerson back on it. Foul called. And it looks like it's going to be an illegal screen there.
And it's a cause turnover for the girl that took the.
Greensboro working it forward. Knocked away by Meredith right away. The cause turnover and the ground ball should go to Height.
What's the last thing you had? Turnover by.
Working inside. The shot over the head of Anderson. It's going to be Coda Spody with the goal. 14:08 remaining in the first. And it's now 10-1 Meredith.
Alright, so the next goal. What's your name? What? Hunter? Alright, the next goal you're not going to stop the clock. For the remainder of the game. And then it's going to keep running for a while. The only time it will stop is during 10 off. What? Meredith is not going to call it. Yes. And injury. But if you were to not stop a yellow card, it's like 17-1, no one's going to yell at you for that. I'm just saying.
So another draw control here. Same two back on it. No changes there. Knocked back for Meredith. Coming up with it is Ruffin.
I have no idea. On the board? Yeah. Do you have something different than the team colors? Oh. White, green. I mean, green actually works.
Working behind the cage now.
On the laptop there, I didn't touch any of that. Who is it? No, that's on that laptop. Oh, that's just the video board.
Cutting in front. Capretti, a shot and a goal. I believe a solo effort there. And it's now a 10-goal game. So we're in a running clock situation with just over 13 minutes remaining here in the first. on the draw once again. Arbs and Joyce. Coming up with it is Holly Height. Another play there for Halverson. A hard shot and a good save by Anderson. That was the same play they ran for Halverson earlier when she was able to come up with a goal. Capretti on it, finds space, shot and a goal. Julie Capretti. It's now 12-1 here. Meredith leads it with just over 11 minutes and counting in the first. On the draw, a little bit of a different technique. Scooped up here by Meredith. Coda Spody on it. Knocked away. And scooped back up here by Meredith. They're working up top. Nice keep there from Carly Joseph. I love that play up top. Same play set up. See if they keep it this time. Joseph keeps it again. Nice little behind the back pass. And ooh, almost a behind the back shot there from Holly Height. Very creative. That was impressive work there by the Avenging Angels. Working up top now. Trying to work inside. Nice cut right in front of goal. Knocked down there by Greensboro. And it looks like it was number 13, Demacheris. Cut off by Meredith. Up ahead to Joseph, one-on-one. Knocked away again. Line to line here for a few moments. And they'll stop the clock. And it looks like it'll be a yellow card issued there to Carly Joseph. So a 2-minute penalty with 8:32. Last time the Avenging Angels were in a man-down situation, they scored a goal. So Greensboro going to try to make good on this opportunity. 3 Avenging Angels going over to pressure. Knocked away. It'll stay Greensboro ball. 2-on-1, doubling up the pressure there. Meredith, usual tactic. Joyce on it here for Greensboro. Stoppage of the clock here. Looks like it's an offside call on the Avenging Angels.
Maybe do without the exclamation point. Put a hashtag up that you want to use.
It's Joyce doubled up again there. Just over 7 minutes to play in the first. Meredith leads it 12-1. She tosses it forward. A little bit of space. Shot. It drifts into the goal just off of the goalie. Whitfield there for Meredith. So that score will release the penalty there with Joseph coming back in. And that's a man-up goal for Greensboro. It's now 12-2. So on the draw here now is Richie, who took the last one for Greensboro. Arbs has not changed. Scooped up by Joseph. Getting inside. Foul called. With the free position here. Julianne Pretty. The score to make it now 13-2. As the Avenging Angels get the goal back. So another draw control here. Popped up in the air. Coming up with it is Meredith. That's Arbs on the draw control. Up top. A nice fake up top there by Carly Joseph, and the scoop shot underneath makes it now 14-2. foul called there on Meredith. Self-start. Quickly ahead. Greensboro working on the far side.
The big girl's 9.
That's how I identify the 9 on the line.
The big girl, the black girl, the blonde girl.
Up top.
Offsides. Offsides on Meredith.
Offside the call there on Meredith. Nice spin move. Shot was low and off the ground, though, as Joyce couldn't complete it. Long toss. Up ahead. It's completed. And in space, Meredith had it for a moment. Scooped up there by King after she had dropped the pass. A forward into the attacking zone. Looks like there will be a foul on Greensboro there. Nice cut by Halverson. Couldn't complete the pass, though. Scooped up by Greensboro. A foul there. It was Carr who had scooped it up.
I haven't announced 2 minutes remaining once this year.
Yeah, every time
We have the same officials.
It looks like a foul issued there. Greensboro working ahead on the left side, trying to get a goal before halftime. Another foul on the Avenging Angels.
What's up, Mitch? Passing up? You guys, they got 2 in the back, 1 out. Wait, they have 1 on with still down 3.
And that one out of bounds on the pass. Just over 30 seconds remaining here in the opening period. And the pass over the head. And that was Sarah Arbs with the errant pass. So Greensboro will have it. Final possession, most likely, of the opening period. They'll launch it forward to Ritchie. Ritchie up ahead, see if they can get something going. 2 seconds remain. And there's the buzzer for the first half. Meredith controls it throughout the first period. 14-2, the Avenging Angels lead here in the first semifinal of the USA South Championship Tournament in 2017. We'll be right back with second half coverage coming up. Coming back with action here in the first semifinal of the USA South Women's Lacrosse Championship Tournament, as Meredith holds a 14-2 lead over Greensboro College. The top seed in the tournament are the Avenging Angels. One on the draw. That's Arbs on it. Scooting forward into the attacking zone. Hard shot and a goal. Sarah Arbs says, you know what, I'll just do it myself. Another score there for Meredith. And that was only about 15 seconds into the second half. They start the same way they do in the first half. And it's 15-2. Meredith now leads it. Some of the halftime stats here. The scoring leader at the break was Holly Height with 5 goals on 6 shots. Pretty impressive efficiency. She also had a ground ball and 4 draw controls in that first half. For Greensboro, the 2 goals scored by 2 separate players. It was Joyce and Flemons.
How do y'all get down here from Raleigh? You guys go to Charlotte?
Draw controls up for grabs.
Did you?
Height had it for a moment, looked away, lost it,
Saturday or Sunday?
scooped it back in
Oh, okay.
on the Avenging Angels. They'll control it across midfield now.
How long does it take?
Joseph tosses it ahead.
6, 7, 95, 20,
Now they work it up top. Height tosses it out wide.
This week you go back Sunday.
It's Capretti on it.
79. Like it only.
They work up top.
Game's so late.
The Angels getting all together.
Make sure you get enough rest.
Little fumble-rooski play. See if the cameraman has a beat on it. He does indeed. Capretti on it. The shot and the save there by Greensboro.
These are the best games to like do the broadcast though, because it's out of hand, so making it a little bit of fun in the broadcast.
Now into the attacking zone goes the Pride.
Fake out the cameraman here.
Working on the left side. They get it up top to Joyce. Over to Richie.
There's actually some rules in women's lacrosse about shooting through people. Like that's why you've seen rip like this year.
Hard shot off the crossbar. Now, I believe that was by Richie. And at first, the official went Greensboro ball, but she had just missed the 2 Avenging Angels standing closer, so they'll go Meredith ball.
Just missed the 2 players that were actually near the ball.
The Angels stepping forward now here. The toss on the ground. See if they can pick it up. Indeed, Meredith does.
Clear's good, Ryan.
It's roughing on it. And now they're in the attacking third once again. Or the Avenging Angels. Just under 27 to play here in the second. 15-2. Meredith leads it in the first semifinal of the USA South Championship Tournament. Coming up later this afternoon, it'll be Piedmont and Methodist in the second semifinal. Matchup between the number 2 and the number 3 seeds here in the tournament. Hard shot, low by Halverson. It was a save there at first by Anderson, but she couldn't hold on to it. I believe it was Joseph who jumped back onto it and scored the goal. So Meredith now leads it 16-2. And we still have about 26 minutes remaining here in the second. So we're back at midfield here for the draw control. It's Richie and Arbs that are on it. Popped up. It's Height who wins the draw control. Meredith working up top. It's Capretti.
Every time I had to go, I
out wide now.
Bob's office. Show them how to attach something to an email. That'd be a rich man. The simplest things like that. Like
If
just,
we got paid for those kinds of things, we would all be
oh, didn't you know we do get paid for those things? Other duties as assigned.
Working again up top. Brady tosses. Same little play before that they ran with Joseph coming away with it. Behind the back pass again. Joseph's got some impressive stick work. We've noticed it'll be a turnover there by Meredith. Greensboro trying to work it out on the clear here. Ball knocked away, but a foul called. Now Greensboro working forward. Ball knocked away. I believe the cause goes to Sarah Arbs there of Meredith. The Avenging Angels trying to work it forward. A foul called. Self-start is on. Working on the far side. Inside. Shot is wide. That was pretty on the shot. Working behind the cage here. Now the Avenging Angels. Looking for a cutter. Halverson was there for a moment, but they couldn't get it to her. Cutting inside is Capretti. No cutters coming through. King goes for a moment. Hyde on it up top. Little screens right there at the top. Slipping inside. Shot and a save. That was pretty on the shot. And the save by Anderson. Greensboro struggled, though, to get it out here on the clear due to the pressure applied by the Avenging Angels. And it looks like we're going to have a turnover there, scooped up by the Meredith goalie. The stats that I'm seeing online, they're 6 for 11 Greensboro on the clear, and in large part due to the pressure applied there by Meredith all the way up the field. Hard check there. It'll be a foul called on Meredith's number 2, Coda Spody. Joyce will have it here for Greensboro. You see the pressure applied there once again by Meredith. It's made it really difficult for Greensboro to get out into the attacking zone and set anything up offensively, as indicated by the 2 scores on the day. Pass is a little errant, gets away for a moment, but it's scooped up. So Greensboro will continue to control. Richie's on it, trying to go one-on-one. Screen set up. There is a switch here. Ruffin comes over to apply double pressure there. Shot and a save. Looks like Whitson was on that shot. And the save by Whitfield. Meredith on the clear. Long toss. Ooh, it's saved just barely there by the Avenging Angels. And the clear is good there for Meredith, as now they'll set up offensively once more. 16-2, the Avenging Angels lead it with just over 20 minutes to go and counting. The cut in front from Halverson. It's Joseph on it here now, looking to feed in. Tried to find Preddy. Preddy, a nice move. Shot and a save. Nice little toss underneath there from Joseph, but it got knocked away. And the ground ball should go to number 2, San Giacomo. A foul called there on Meredith. And you can see the pressure being applied by the Avenging Angels way up the field. A good switch. Knocked away, though, by Joseph. It'll be the cause turnover. She looked ahead, didn't see anybody open, so she'll keep it herself here on the near side. Preddy on it. Look to go forward. Now will think the better of it, come out. It's Pretty on it. Preddy. Ball dropped for a moment. No cause for concern. The Avenging Angels back on. Halverson sweeping to her right. It's been her stronger side here today. Looks for the cutter in front. They get it to Joseph instead. Both cutters taken away there by the Pride defense. Joseph content to stay outside here. Ready on it now. And then work it back up top. Little toss to Capretti. Tried the right side. A little shimmy shake and she'll pull it back out. Halverson on it. Cutting around the right. Looked for Capretti, but the toss was a little high. Instead, it'll be the goalie coming away with it.
I would be inclined to agree.
Greensboro trying to work it forward, and a clear attempt looked for a moment like it may fail. Instead, Ruffin can come up with it. And now Greensboro into the attacking zone. Passes errant, though, gets away, scooped up by Holly Height. Coming across midfield now. Plenty of help ahead here for Height. She chose to go herself. We have a stoppage of the clock, and it looks like we'll have a yellow card issued there to Greensboro's number 17, Kelsey Sennett. So with that 2-minute penalty coming in at 16:51, it'll be 2 minutes there until that can be released, or a goal here from Meredith would do the same. Shot deflected off of the post. Brady picks it up. Wide open on the far side. Look for the cutter. Joseph looks forward. Halverson wanted to shoot and pulled it back. Looks like we have a shooting space issue. So Halverson has it right at the top. Hard shot, low. Saved. Picked up by the goalie, Anderson. Long toss there by the Greensboro goalie. Knocked away. Looks like a trip there on the far side. 15 and a half to play. for the cutter was Capretti. It's knocked away there by Ritchie. A foul there on Meredith. Ritchie coming across midfield now. Gets it forward. A little bit of space here. The Pride have. Joyce, a shot and a goal. Great goal there from Joyce. I think it was Flemings on the assist. Meredith leads it 16-3 over here at Galloway Stadium in LaGrange, Georgia, in the first semifinal of the day. Another draw control. Scooped up by Ritchie. Finds a little space, moves it out to the far side. Ball dropped to the ground, but not a problem as the Meredith defense had already retreated. So Greensboro here with a little attacking pressure on the Avenging Angels. Just over 13 minutes remaining. Looking for the cutter. Shot and a goal from Greensboro. That's Lane Walston from Natalie Ritchie on the goal. I believe the Pride's last goal was a man-down goal. 3 man-down goals here in the game. Just over a dozen minutes remaining here. Meredith leads it 16-4 now over Greensboro. Meredith moving forward. Quick work by the draw control. Sarah Arbs, coast to coast. 17-4, Meredith now leads it with under 12 to play. That's impressive work there from Sarah Arbs. A little change here for Greensboro on the draw. Looks like it's Joyce back on it. Sarah Arbs, though, stays on it here for Meredith, and why not, considering what just happened. A coast-to-coast winner off the draw as Arbs goes on the solo effort to put Meredith up 17-4. We'll reset here. Draw is up. still on the ground, up for grabs. And it looks like Meredith will have it. That's number 26, Natalie Purcell, who came away with the draw control. Self-start is on. One of the better rule changes here in women's lacrosse in the last few years. Picks up the pace of play for certain. And it's just 10 minutes remain now here in this first semifinal. Working around. Looks like Greensboro here in a man-to-man defense. No cutters going through. Continue to work it up top. Holding possession now here for the last 30 seconds. Nice move from Halverson. Shot low, sneaks in between the pipes. And it's Halverson on the individual effort. A nice move. Diving first to her left, setting up for the spin back to her right. And then the shot low enough to fool Kiana Anderson. I think that one might have slipped through the wickets. A nice good shot there by Halverson. So now it's 18-4. The clock has been running since the first half here in this one, as Meredith has been in control since the early minutes. We're back on the draw. Popped up. Little collision there in the middle. And coming up with it, who else but Sarah Arves? A couple of drops there by Arves. Knocked away. Joyce had it for a moment. The foul is called on Greensboro, so Arves will have it here with the self-start. 8:10 to play. So Meredith with another possession here in the attacking zone. No cutters going through. Errant pass picked up. No pressure applied by Greensboro. Greensboro content to defend the 12. Nice movement here from Meredith. A shot. It looked like a save there by the goalie. The shot was by Olivia Higgs. Greensboro's on it here, working on the clear. They're 8 of 14 today on the clear. Being pushed towards the boundary. Knocked away from the Pride. That'll be number 7, Coda Spody. Coda Spody up and running. A foul there by Greensboro. The Avenging Angels starting to sense it here with just over a half dozen minutes left. The party on the Meredith sideline has begun, as they can feel another return trip to the final, as the shot from Petros is wide. Cut off up top. The shot and a goal. looks like a yellow card will be issued there to Richie with 5:38 remaining. The Avenging Angels are up and fine. So a 2-minute penalty with 5:38 remaining here will put it at 3:38 on the release or a goal by Meredith. It's now 19-4. And because of when the foul occurred, Meredith will start with possession. Meredith working in here in the attacking zone. Shot overhead. Oh, it almost slipped through. A good job there by the Greensboro goalie Anderson to get back onto it. Anderson being chased, knocked away there by Meredith, scooping it up. The Avenging Angels with an attacking chance here. Capretti pulled away, went inside, knocked away by Greensboro, scooped up. And Greensboro forward here, man down. Greensboro, a chance, shot, off the post and right back to one of the Pride. It looks like it's number 13, Devin Macheris. Gets the goal. So now with just over 3:30 to play, it's now 19-5, Meredith leading it. So another draw coming up here, with Meredith holding a commanding lead in this first semifinal. We're under 3 to play, as the Avenging Angels up by 14. Meredith comes up with it. It's Julia Dunshee. They work it back through the middle, and errant pass is no problem because it's picked up by Norman. Norman ahead. And they'll set up now here in the attacking zone in what could be one of the final possessions here of this first semifinal. See if the Avenging Angels push it to 20. Slid inside. a shot by number 6, Halverson. Under 2 to play now here in the second half. The shot by Capretti. Saved. Not scooped up yet. It's going to be Greensboro ball coming out. Knocked away. Greensboro has struggled on the clear.
Turnover 15 is ground ball. Meredith 24. Failed to clear for Greensboro. Turnover Meredith 24.
Greensboro still working on it here.
Call Meredith. I might have missed a cause turnover for somebody in there, but
Just over a minute to play here in this second semifinal, or this first semifinal rather, with Meredith leading 19 to 5 over Greensboro. Greensboro pushing forward. The second semifinal on the way here soon, as it'll be the number 3 seed Piedmont taking on the number 2 seed Methodist later today. Live video links available at usasouth.net for today's championship coverage. Knocked away by Greensboro. Ritchie got it back. The toss inside gets away. Falls into the hands of Whitfield. Actually, I take it back. There was a goalie change there. It looks like it was Hardy who had earned it. And time ticks away. And Meredith College back to the USA South final in women's lacrosse. Once again, they'll take a trip to the ship. And we'll have coverage of that contest tomorrow. But before we get to that, the second semifinal coming up as Methodist University takes on Piedmont College. Once again, your final score, Meredith 19, Greensboro 5 here in LaGrange, Georgia. Meredith moves on to the USA South Championship game.